Arlington. How's everybody doing? All right, that's much better. Thank you so much for joining us for the official start of the North Texas Giving Day season. We are thrilled to be back in person with you and here in Arlington, Texas. You know, when you think about the 20 counties of North Texas that participate in North Texas Giving Day, this is like our 50-yard line. You are in the center of it all, and we are thrilled to get started today. We have lots of fun things planned for you today. We're going to give you some tips on how you can jumpstart your North Texas Giving Day campaign. Of course, we're going to have a lot of fun and give away some prizes. I hope that everybody's had a chance to register with those QR codes on the side screens there. And we're going to go ahead and get started because we've got a lot to cover. First, though, we want to say a big thank you to our friends at Texas Live. They have generously provided this venue for us today, which is such an amazing spot. All these incredible video screens, and they have done this for us as a partner and a sponsor. So we want to tell them thank you very much for hosting us. Would you join me in a round of applause? And I believe we've got a representative from Texas Live who's going to be joining us on stage. But apparently he's running a little late or doing something to make your time here more enjoyable. So, Jack, are you coming from the back? All right. Jack, you got to run up here faster. We got a lot to cover today. Jack Sheehan is the Director of Marketing here at Texas Live, and he's going to officially welcome you. All right. Jack, the podium is all yours.
Sorry about that. Coffee machine was acting up there. So hi, everyone. Thank you for the introduction. As she said, I'm Jack Sheehan. I'm the Regional Director of Marketing for Live and Entertainment Districts. And let me start off today by just thanking all of you for being here today. This is such a fantastic event, and we're so grateful to be able to host it. So thank you so much. I have been asked, sorry, I'm a little winded. I haven't run that much in a while. I use that one. Sorry. Perfect. Thank you. That's a little bit better. So I've been asked to speak to you about our charitable contribution strategy at Live, and I think it's most important to begin with an understanding of why our organization is able to exist here today. So it can really be broken down into two main ideals: experiences and community. I don't tell my boss I said that because there's budgets and all that other good stuff, but I like to say that we don't serve burgers and beer here, but that we serve experiences to our guests. And sure, the burgers are delicious, the beers are kept at a perfect 34 degrees, ice cold, but we strive to be the vehicle that delivers lifelong memories to our guests, clients, and fans. So that could mean that you got to see your favorite band perform here in the Arlington backyard, or maybe you were sitting in a seat that you are today watching the Cowboys win a Super Bowl. I think we can all be, a little hopeful and dream, right? But those types of examples are fun, but the experiences that we at Texas Live and the Live brand really cherish are the ones that create opportunity for the people of Arlington and for greater DFW. Via our in-kind impact program, we utilize the resource that we're lucky to have to help build experiences inside Texas Live for the community. Some examples of those are our youth career mentorship programs, to giving complimentary venue space for fundraising events so that those organizations can maximize financially. We offer up our advertising platforms on the marketing team to allow for those organizations to have a larger platform, a larger following, so that we can help push their community initiatives. We also throw monthly events like our beer release parties in Revolver Brewhouse over here, where all of the proceeds go to a local charity partner. So we still get to have the party, but we get to do good while also hosting it. And then we do so much more, and it's all great DEI-based initiatives, et cetera. But really, the relationships that we build via charitable experiential giving really fit into the DNA of Live And that's why it's so exciting for us to be able to host events like this one today, where you get to experience the live experience while also we're doing good for the community and all of the nonprofit organizations that you all here represent today. From a community perspective, we wouldn't be here without the support of the Texas Rangers and the great city of Arlington. So we do a lot within our four walls, but the other side of our contribution strategy really is based on us utilizing an outward-facing presence. So our team participates in community events. We work with local schools on engagement programs where we offer our expertise throughout all of the areas of the hospitality industry. We do donate monetarily to causes within our donation criteria, and we also give time and personal resource for local volunteering needs, which again hits home very much to us, giving back to the city of Arlington, which is our main partner and being able to be here today. So we're pretty darn good at throwing parties, but the wins in community give back will always be the ones that our team cherishes and we talk about around the water cooler or around the broken coffee machine that I just ran down here from. Anyway, though, thank you all for your time. I look forward to meeting any of you that I have not had the pleasure of meeting yet, and I hope you have a great time today.
Now, before you leave, I think we're going to give away a prize. Are we going to give away a prize?
We are, yeah. I mentioned the Revolver Brew House here. This is their I mentioned the Revolver Brew House here. This is their innovation brewery. All of the beer that you drink, if you enjoy Revolver, comes from this brewery here. So I believe we're going to give away a prize party for a group to come and enjoy the Revolver Brew House.
All right. So we have randomly selected from everybody that filled out that entry form via the QR code, and our winner is?
This is a good one. This is the Arlington Charities.
Arlington Charities, congratulations. All right. If you will come up and see our team after the program, we'll give you your certificate so that you can take advantage of that great prize. Congratulations. All right. North Texas Giving Day has a lot of great partners, and there are over 500 of you here today, and we are so excited to see you in person after all this time. But we also have some great sponsors that help to power the day, and I want to just quickly recognize 3 of our largest sponsors who have already signed on to date. First, our presenting sponsor, Amazon, is back for a second year. A big, big thank you to Amazon. You're going to have a chance to hear from our good friend Vicki Yakunin in just a minute. The Arlington Tomorrow Foundation. Where are the ladies from the Arlington Tomorrow Foundation? Up at the top here. Thank you so much. They are celebrating their 15th anniversary this year, and they have doubled their support for North Texas Giving Day and have some really exciting ways that they're going to support Arlington-based charities. So thank you very, very much from the second floor. And finally, the Ramesh and Kalpana Bhatia Family Foundation. They were a new sponsor last year. They have doubled their support and are going to sponsor 2 cause areas this year, and we are thrilled for their early support. And our team, as you know, is busy raising funds for those bonus and prize dollars, and so we have many more sponsors that we're working on. But would you join me in giving a big round of applause for these 3 major sponsors that have joined us today? All right, so what can you expect this morning? What's going to happen in the next half hour or so? Well, we are going to give you some tools and tips to help jumpstart your North Texas Giving Day campaign. We're going to tell you about some new things, some very exciting things that we've got on tap for 2022. And then, of course, we're going to have some fun because that's what Giving Day is all about. It's about creating this amazing community movement and having fun while giving. So to get us started this morning, it is my great pleasure to introduce Dave Scullin, who's the president and CEO of Communities Foundation of Texas. For the last 14 years, Communities Foundation of Texas has powered North Texas Giving Day, and Dave is here to tell you a little bit more about how we support nonprofits year-round. Dave.
Monica, thank you so very much, and I wanted to thank Jack. He hustled out for his next chore or whatever he had going, but I wanted to thank him for hosting us here at Texas Live. This is a spectacular venue. We've had lots of venues, but this one is really spectacular. I'm thrilled to be here with you. We have a wonderful turnout here this morning. But let's be clear, it starts here, right now. North Texas Giving Day this fall begins today here in Tarrant County, and we're all part of that, and it's very exciting. But I have a question to ask you, and I want to frame the question by saying since 2009, every year we've set a new record for North Texas Giving Day. So my question to you, do you think we can set another record this year? I know we can. And we can't get there by doing the same things year after year. We have to try new things. Monica mentioned a few of our sponsors that are joining up again with us this year. You're going to hear from Vicki Kunin at Amazon. I had the pleasure last month of being at the Amazon facilities, the facilities out at Alliance Airport, which is here in Tarrant County. And I'll tell you, I have never seen anything like that in my life. It's stunning. And I think of the power and the capability and the people associated with that organization teaming with us and all of you. I have no doubt that we can do better this year. And the same is true with our dear friends from the Arlington Tomorrow Foundation. By increasing their participation, they've gone all in on this event, and we're thrilled to have them in partnership with us. So just a couple of words about CFT, because we're not all that well known. Probably the best way to describe us is we're the organization that it's not about us. We work with those who love their community and want to support their community, provide funding for the nonprofits that in turn make this community better, that ecosystem we're in the middle of, and we're very proud to have that role. We go back, we were formed in 1953, so next year we're going to be celebrating our 70th year anniversary here in North Texas. And our mission, thank you very much. Our vision is we want to be a builder of thriving communities for all, and our mission follows directly from that. And we want to improve the lives of people here in our community by investing in their health, wealth, living, and learning. If we do all those things, those are what build thriving communities. And towards that end, we do three things. We grow community giving. We make a meaningful, measurable, enduring impact in the community. And we advance community equity. And the beauty of North Texas Giving Day, the nonprofits, all of you who support that effort, and all your donors can participate not only in growing community giving, but also making a meaningful impact and advancing equity in the community. So you can do all three of those things here with us. And by the way, on our end, who does this work on behalf of CFT? And there's a pictorial of our team. And that's about 100 people there. We missed some of them last year, and now our total complement is up to about 140 people. We've got some of our former employees in here that are looking for their picture up there. That cracks me up. But it's a big organization, and we're all about advancing diversity, equity, and inclusion. That's inherent in our values. And if you look at those team members, if you can see the faces, you see ages, different genders, different ethnicities. You don't see different ideas, but I assure you they have different ideas, and they come from different geographies. So we not only represent that in our people complement, but we embed that in all we do. And so to understand CFT, that's a dimension of it. Sometimes we're asked by the nonprofits what exactly we do that benefits them, because we're known to support donors, and we do support donors, but we also support nonprofits in a very big way. Here's 5 elements of that. First and foremost, we extend grants. And this past year, we're finishing the year in June, and we're extending a record number of grants this year, including the Giving Day pass-through. It's going to be $160 million that'll go mostly into this community, resulting through CFT. So that's a big piece of the muscle that we support our nonprofits with. We expand their capacity by lots of different measures that I won't get into. We have a major program called Educate Texas that focuses on building school best practices and elevating education in the state. We've got 1,200 donors with their charitable funds that they give out into the community. and we work heavily on volunteer events. By the way, through North Texas Giving Day, people volunteer their time and in turn help nonprofits, and hopefully that adds the connectivity and the financial support for their missions. And then last, we have North Texas Giving Day, and that's something that in a way ties it all together. Those are the things we do, but we are not confused. It's not about us. It's about all of you that make this community a better place, and we're thrilled to partner with you this year to create yet another record giving day for the community that so much deserves it. Thank you all so very much for being here today.
Great. Thank you, Dave. All right. For those of you who are new, and I know there are some first-time Giving Day folks out there because I met you all on the way, and you may be asking yourself, well, what is North Texas Giving Day? Well, so here's a quick primer. North Texas Giving Day is the largest online giving extravaganza in the country. We are the biggest. And last year, that means over $66 million was raised for more than 3,300 nonprofits, and those dollars were given by more than 100,000 donors. Yeah, that's a big deal. But our job is to build awareness about all the important, amazing work that each of you are doing every single day, as Dave said, to build a thriving community for all. And so we want to make this year's event bigger and better than ever. We want to bring in new donors. We want to retain existing donors, and we want to amplify all the great work and the stories that you have to share. So you may be asking, well, why should we participate? After all 14 years, why should we participate? Well, there are lots of good reasons that North Texas nonprofits choose to participate in Giving Day. And you'll see them here on the screen, but I would just highlight a couple for you. It really does build awareness. Believe it or not, there are lots of people who aren't currently affiliated with a nonprofit. They don't serve on a board, they may not be volunteering, and they may not be giving. So this is our way to spread the word across the community about all of the incredible work and what you need to be able to continue to do that work through financial gifts and through volunteers. And of course, it's an effective, cost-efficient way for you to raise those very coveted, unrestricted operating dollars that we know that you need to keep the lights on and keep the doors open and keep serving your clients each and every day. Now, we can't do this alone, and as I mentioned, we've got some very wonderful sponsors who have stepped up in a big way. And one of the biggest sponsors for us last year and returning this year is Amazon. We are thrilled that Amazon is back, and they are committed to helping us get the word out even broader than we did before. And so here to tell us a little bit about why Amazon is involved in this big day and what they have in store to help get the word out is our dear friend Vicki Yakunin, who is the Community Affairs Lead for the Dallas region for Amazon. Vicki.
Thank you so much, Monica. And thank you to the North Texas Giving Day team for all of their hard work on these nonprofit kickoff events. Can we just give them a round of applause? Such a hardworking and brilliant team, and I have the privilege of working with them again this year. And as you heard Monica and Dave both share, Amazon is thrilled to be back as the presenting sponsor of North Texas Giving Day. We're proud to partner with the Communities Foundation of Texas to inspire and grow giving in our community. At Amazon, our goal is to be the most trusted business and community partner in this region. When I was hired into this role about 18 months ago, I couldn't think of a better program to help establish our presence in this region than by partnering with the North Texas Giving Day team and being a part of this wonderful event. For the last 18 months, Amazon has been supporting nonprofits of all sizes. We've worked across all the North Texas neighborhoods with hyper-local organizations, and we've also made some investments in some larger groups that benefit the entire North Texas community. Our support for nonprofits includes cash and in-kind contributions, but we are also known to clear a few Amazon wish lists. So if you don't have an Amazon wish list, I encourage you to set one up or consider setting one up. It's a great way to engage your donors in getting the items that you need to keep your organization moving forward. And while you're on our site, if you're setting up a wish list, definitely check out the Amazon Smile program. Amazon donates 0.5% of the price of eligible Smile purchases to charitable organizations that our customers select. So if you're not part of the Smile program, I definitely encourage you to check it out. To date, more than $334 million has been donated to over 1 million charities, so hopefully you'll be one of those charities as well. I'll wrap up by sharing a couple of new and exciting additions to this year's partnership. Our shared goal with CFT is to attract more donors to Giving Day. So one way we are doing that is by leveling up and including Whole Foods this year in our partnership. So all 14 locations of Whole Foods across the North Texas region will be participating in North Texas Giving Day. Whole Foods will provide cash and in-kind support through prizes, volunteers, and there will also be in-store activation opportunities for nonprofits as well. Additionally, we'll engage our more than 37,000 employees to support and discover their passion through giving and volunteerism. It's truly an honor to partner with all of you that are here today. You are truly the heroes of North Texas Giving Day. You are the organizations who help make this community a wonderful place to live and work. We want to thank you for all of your hard work, and for that, we are bringing back a fan favorite from last year, our Surprise and Delight visits. We were all across Dallas and Collin and Tarrant and all the counties last year, rolling up to nonprofits and surprising them with a curated gift basket of goodies. So keep an eye out for our team this year. We'll kick it off on June 17th, Friday, June 17th, and we'll be visiting with nonprofits throughout the entire summer, including, of course, on Giving Day. And now I believe I've got a prize to give.
You do.
All right.
You do. This is a $500 cash prize to one of the organizations that registered with it via our QR code.
Perfect. Okay. Drum roll.
There we
Thank
go.
you for
Drum roll.
humoring me.
Exactly.
All right. This prize goes to Opening Doors for Women in Need.
All right. Congratulations. Michelle is going to bring your certificate right there to you. All right, again, a big thank you to Vicki and to Amazon for their amazing support of Giving Day. All right, now to the good stuff. We have some exciting ways that we are going to get the word out. Of course, the big day is September 22nd. Very easy to remember, 9/22/22. If you don't have this on your calendar, get your phone out right now and put it on your calendar. We want to make sure that, of course, you know that this is the big day. But there will be lots and lots of activities and messaging happening over the next 4 months. And to tell you a little bit about what we have planned on the CFT side in terms of leveraging our media partnerships and amplifying your stories and our snappy new tagline, I am pleased to invite to the podium my colleague, Chris McSwain, our Director of Community Engagement, in the fabulous blue suit.
Yes. Good morning, good morning. How y'all doing out there? Y'all look good. I'm so happy to be back in person with you all after 2 interesting and long years. I'm just so glad to be back with you all. Quick show of hands. How many of you have, as a nonprofit, participated in North Texas Giving Day? Okay, well, I can pretty much go home because y'all know what the deal is, but I'm so excited to share a little bit more with you about how we make this day big, how we attract more people, how we get people excited. You've already heard essentially what North Texas Giving Day is, but for some of you, you might be concerned about, well, what do I do next? How do I make this day work for my organization? And so I'm just gonna share a little bit about how we help empower you to do that and how you can make this day your own. So first and foremost, I want you to know that our team, the North Texas Giving Day team at CFT, has your back. We understand that the goal of the day is to raise critical funds for your organization, but we also realize that every campaign will look different. And what we want you to know is that this is your campaign. We want you to add your flavor and flair to make sure that your organization makes the most of the day. Because not only does North Texas Giving Day spur generosity, but it creates an opportunity for your work and your mission to be seen by people who may not otherwise know about you already. And so I'll discuss some of the specifics about how we get the word out, who we work with, and what we do. But before I do that, I want to share something with you about what North Texas Giving Day's goals are. As you all heard, for almost 14 years, North Texas Giving Day has grown. Each year, we've raised more and more money, we've broken records because of your incredible work, and we've welcomed new nonprofits into the fold. We are tremendously proud of what we've been able to do as a community, and we've only been able to do that because of nonprofit organizations like you. And still, with all of the new growth and the new partnerships, there is still more for us to do. As North Texas, as a region, continues to grow and welcome new people and new energy, we want to make sure that we are opening our arms to the people that call this place home. We want every person who lives here to feel like they have an opportunity to make a difference in the ways that matter to them and help make their communities feel like home. We want North Texas to be a place that they are proud of. So that means we have to bring more people along the journey. Our primary goal for the next few years is to bring people who have not historically participated with North Texas Giving Day to welcome them to do so. In the next few years, our goal is to double the amount of donors who give. And while we are tremendously grateful for the more than 100,000 donors who do give, we know that there is so much more potential to invite more people into the fold. And so that means that we have work to do. Work that looks like engaging current donors more thoughtfully and intentionally so that they continue to come back year after year. We know that our donors support your organizations and your work, but our job as North Texas Giving Day is to keep them connected. We want to make sure that they are tapped into what you're doing both on and off North Texas Giving Day season. So we'll be working hard to make sure that they're able to do that. It also means that we have to go get new donors. With more than 7.5 million people living here and growing, we have a job to make sure that each new person who comes to North Texas knows that they can do something right now in their community to make an impact. It also means that we're making sure that every single person is represented. As we're widening the table and leaning into what an inclusive, equitable, and diverse region is, our job is to make sure that our giving experience reaches every person, no matter where they are. We want to give everyone a chance to be a part of uplifting and uniting this community we call home by doing just a little bit of good during North Texas Giving Day season. And that's why Giving Day is so unique. It's why our work is so important, and it's why telling the story of our collective impact is so key. The way that we're telling that story this year is just a little different than it's been in years past, and we're really, really excited about it. What we realize is that giving is an expression of goodwill, it's an expression of hope, and it's an expression of belief that no matter what the dollar amount is, we really can make a difference by coming together and making it happen together. And we really want our donors to feel that. So this year, our tagline is a reflection of what we believe donors can do when they tap into themselves and make a difference. We're encouraging donors to be connected with the gifts that they make and ultimately the work that you do by finding their passion and giving with purpose. We're encouraging them to know their why and reflect that by supporting what inspires them most. It's deeper than a donation, but it's a connection. It's bigger than just a few clicks on a platform on North Texas Giving Day, but it's a place where they could feel fired up about what they care about. Our goal is that they would be fulfilled and re-energized by seeing themselves first and reflecting that in the gifts that they make. That's what we're lifting this year. We already know that each of you in this room is passionate because it's what you do every day, and so we want donors to connect to that passion and feel like they are purpose-driven and purpose-led when they make their gifts. So, back to how we take all those feel-goods, that passion and that energy, and promote it. Well, there's a lot that our team does behind the scenes to make it happen, and I'll just share a few of the highlights this morning. First, North Texas Giving Day partners with a ton of media outlets, from print to digital to radio and TV. We work to create and secure assets. We do PR outreach, we create graphics and templates and video, and we encourage you as the nonprofits to customize all those assets, make them your own, and spread them with the region. From local TV stations like WFAA to our newspaper like Dallas Morning News, to online affiliates like Dallas Doing Good, My Sweet Charity, we work closely with these entities to make sure that the Giving Day message is loud and proud. We build and deploy a full-scale PR campaign, pitching your unique stories and events to ensure that the local news in your neighborhood knows what's going on with your organization and all the innovative ways that you are making an impact in your community. Last year, we secured over 1,000 stories across print and digital media, and truly, we're just getting started. And I'll add here that the way that we're able to connect your organizations with the local news media is if you tell us what you have going on. And the way that you do that is after you register, please, please, please fill out our PR survey, which will be a part of the email that you receive, which helps us learn about who your spokespeople are, what your interesting stories are, and what we should pitch to the media when we deploy our PR campaign. This year, our comprehensive media plan includes all of the traditional elements that I named, in addition to TV, radio, and interviews on blogs. We're also investing in a comprehensive digital advertising campaign, which includes boosted posts, paid search ads, social media, and our audience targeting. So we're going exactly to where the people are online to make sure that they know that North Texas Giving Day is happening, but that it's happening because of organizations like you. You'll see flags in local shopping centers. You'll see some billboards on the highway. You'll see Amazon trucks rolling through your hood with stickers that promote North Texas Giving Day. You'll see PSAs on TV and online, and you'll read articles about all the great work that is happening across a 20-county region here in North Texas. One of the ways that we're also innovating this year that I'm so excited about is we are launching an ambassador campaign where we are tapping into the social media influencer market. If you're anything like me, you probably have your favorite follows online, and sometimes things that they promote somehow, some way end up in your online shopping carts. And so we're tapping into that relational marketing strategy, and we are deploying a full-scale influencer campaign where we will highlight some of the people who are making an impact online and encouraging them to support your organizations and promote what you're doing. And so we're so excited for all the many ways that we're partnering across platforms to share your work and to make sure that people know that North Texas Giving Day is an opportunity to connect with what you all do every day and to spread the word so that more people give, more people get to know you, and that the impact that we make together is deep and wide. And so I thank you so much for being here. We're so excited to partner with you. If you have any questions about marketing, media promotions, feel free to see me or anybody on my team. Thank you.
Awesome. Thanks, Chris. All right, if you didn't see when you came in, we have our step and repeat with some cool props and frames with our new Find Your Passion, Give with Purpose tagline, and we hope you'll take some pictures and post those to your social media before you leave. We'll tell you a little bit more about that in just a few minutes. But up next, we want to introduce Matt Allen, who is our North Texas Giving Day team lead. He is going to tell you about some of the new bells and whistles that we have planned for you in 2022. He's also going to introduce you briefly to the rest of the North Texas Giving Day team. Matt.
Well, thank you, Monica, and good morning again, everyone. Well, the team and I are so thrilled to be here with you in person for the first time in 2 years. It's been a long wait. We so look forward to this event. We've missed you guys. It's great to be back here with you. Well, like the rest of the world, we've had our share of change. So we wanted to highlight a few of those changes, as well as remind you of a few things that have not changed. So let's dig in. Now, you guys already know Chris, and many of you probably have her cell phone number somewhere saved in your telephone. But I did want to pause here to make sure that you know the entire team that makes North Texas Giving Day happen. So you'll notice some new faces around, and those of us who've been here for a while have shifted our roles and responsibilities to better align with the goals that Chris shared a few moments ago. Now, I assure you, you're in very good hands with this team. Other news that you might have already read about: we have a new technology provider. We've been hearing from you that you need a platform that is easy, one that is efficient, one that positions you to leverage your Giving Day campaign. And that's why we've decided to partner with Mighty Cause. The Mighty Cause platform is designed specifically for Giving Days and delivers on several of the features that you've been asking for. You'll have enhanced customization of your profile page to help you tell your organization's story. You'll have optimized reporting and dashboards to support your goals. You can link your social media galleries like Facebook and Instagram to create better brand alignment throughout all of your communication vehicles. And we've also enhanced 2 key tools to help you raise funds. We have brand new peer-to-peer fundraising technology and matching fund technology that will allow you to customize your match in ways like you've never done before. So we can't wait for you to explore all of this new and updated functionality. You might not know that each year our team fundraises in the months prior to Giving Day for extra dollars that we spread across all credit card gifts. This allows us to stretch each gift made to your organization. We call these dollars bonus funds. Last year, between our team's fundraising of bonus funds and the generous tips we received from donors, we were able to stretch these gifts further than we had over the last 5 years prior. Not only were we able to cover the credit card fee, but we were also able to add 1% to these gifts, truly making each gift go a little further. We certainly hope to be able to do the same thing again this year. Oh, and by the way, in other great news, credit card fee is remaining at a low 2.49%. Yay! So show of hand, who here likes to win prizes? Right? Everyone loves prizes. In fact, prizes are a great and fun way to get your supporters rallying around your mission. We award prizes all summer long, all the way up to the big day. Last year, we awarded more than 150 different financial and in-kind prizes to nonprofits, thanks to our special partners. Our goal is to award just as many prizes again this year. Now, these prizes can vary. They can be randomly selected, or they can be based on certain criteria like geography, or organization size, or cause area, and more. So keep a lookout on the prizes page on NorthTexasGivingDay.org, as we will be updating that page throughout the summer as prize opportunities become available. Speaking of, it's time to give one away. Monica, who all's with me? Who wants to win a prize?
All right, this is going to be another $500 cash prize. Matt, the winner is?
The winner is Birdville Historical Society. Yay, congratulations.
They're in the back there. Congratulations.
See us down front at the end of the program.
Actually, Michelle may want to run back there. Just keep waving until she gets there. She'll find you. All right, thank you, Matt. All right, so are you ready to get started? Are you ready to start updating and building your profiles? All right, well, Caitlin Guthrow, our Director of Strategic Partnerships, is here to tell you about next steps and some tips of how you can make the most of North Texas Giving Day for your organization. Caitlin.
Thank you, Monica. I'm a little bit shorter than Matt. Good morning, everybody. It's so good to be here in person and see you all here and connect with old friends. So as you all know from participating, because it looks like a lot of you have done this in the past, every organization participates in North Texas Giving Day for different reasons. But every nonprofit is looking for ways to build awareness in the community, elevate their mission and brand, and attract new donors. We work really hard to make North Texas Giving Day fun and easy, but with any fundraising effort, right, you get out of it what you put into it. And so how can you activate your network and your network's network on Giving Day? How can you make the most out of your experience? Well, I want to dive into a little bit into some of the answers to these questions, but also some of the practical steps. Well, of course, the very first step to North Texas Giving Day is to register your nonprofit to participate. So in addition to all of the new functionality, we have tried to make the registration process as quick and as painless as possible. So grab your phone and scan this QR code on the screen, or for those of you here in the room, if you picked up one of those little notepads, that QR code is right there on your notepad as well.
And you can go ahead and get started with your registration today. And registration became live on here today, June 7th. So if you have any questions while you're registering, our team has recorded a how-to register video on the registration page, which walks you through the entire process, from the very first step to that final approval email. Okay, so once you've completed the first part of registration, which does include paying your nominal registration fee based on your annual budget size, you'll then access your to-do list on your nonprofit dashboard. And to fully register, you just click through those steps and fill out every field. So after your organization has received your approved confirmation email, you will have the opportunity to continue building out your profile page that will live on the North Texas Giving Day platform at northtexasgivingday.org. These profiles are the most effective way for you to tell your story and highlight the great work that you're doing in the community. And your unique profile page is what you're going to drive your networks to start giving to and donating to as early as September 1, when early giving opens up to everyone. But remember, the North Texas Giving Day site is used year-round by our media partners, companies, fund holders, and additional donors who use the site as a search tool, looking for specific nonprofits, working in specific cause areas and geographies. So really use all the tools that we provide to elevate and build your brand out to new audiences. All right, and for this year, in an effort to really distribute your funds efficiently, we will be requiring ACH information, and we'll be asking for this information during the registration process. Just a quick note, if your nonprofit participated last year in 2021, your banking information has already been carried over. If you need to make any changes to that, yes, round of applause for that, I hear you. But if you need to make any changes, just email support@northtexasgivingday.org and we will make those changes for you. Okay, so I know these are a few just tactical, practical steps, but I want to make sure you're clear. So nonprofits can register is beginning today all the way through August 15th. However, there are perks for registering your organization early. And one opportunity that nonprofits have always looked forward to is our presence with WFAA Daybreak. This exciting and extremely early in the morning, for those of you who have participated, oh, I think someone just saw their picture up there on the screen, I love that, is only available for Early Bird Perks Club members. So in addition to Daybreak events, we will have several prizes that are exclusive to Early Bird Perks members. So don't delay, go ahead and just get your registration in early. That deadline is June 24th, but I say the earlier the better to really take advantage of all those opportunities. And as you all know, we're not just about hosting and powering the platform. We offer trainings, tools, and resources, and a whole online suite of materials for you to take advantage of to equip you and to have a successful campaign. And here are just some of the examples of the tools we have put together for you this year. These resources are designed to be responsive to your needs while helping you maximize your experience and reach your fundraising goals. So check out the training section of the website. We're going to be adding things throughout the Giving Day season, and just pick and choose the ones, right, that make sense for you and what you want to accomplish this year. So in addition to building out your profile, there are two key ways that we have seen participating nonprofits had a lot of success with their campaigns, and they're worth mentioning and worth you considering implementing in your campaign this year. The first is leveraging a matching fund to help further your fundraising success on North Texas Giving Day. And you have heard me talk about this and other teammates talk a lot about it, but the data is so compelling, we did want to share it. When you implement a dollar-for-dollar matching fund, you obviously have the opportunity to say that gifts will be doubled on North Texas Giving Day. And this is an extremely powerful message for donors to hear. And we have learned from analyzing North Texas Giving Day data over the past several years that nonprofits that leverage a matching fund, they're simply more successful on North Texas Giving Day than those who do not obtain one. In fact, when we look at nonprofits who secure and meet their match, on average, they're seeing an increase of 60% from what they raised in prior years versus nonprofits without matches. I mean, that is significant, a growth in 60%. And keep in mind, matching funds do not need to be 4 or 5-figure gifts. They don't need to be from this, one donor or one source in shining armor. We have seen nonprofits be successful with 3-digit matching gifts and coming from a real combination of resources. So check out the resources page. We have a lot of information on matching funds, and just once again, one strategy to consider about. A second way that we have seen nonprofits have powerful results is through peer-to-peer fundraising pages. And specifically, we have seen these as an effective tool to attract new donors to your mission. Last year, when we looked at all of the donors that came in through peer-to-peer fundraising pages, 60% were brand new to North Texas Giving Day. So with the new platform, we have enhanced the peer-to-peer technology, and your organization will be able to pick and choose from different options of peer-to-peer fundraising. And once again, keeping an eye out for what makes sense for your organization for this year. All right, so one other resource that I want to mention, in addition to the tools and the resources page, we also provide a nonprofit peer-to-peer Facebook page. And if you haven't already joined, I encourage you to join this group. Once again, pull out your phones and scan this QR code, because this is a place, honestly, to tap into the most important resource, which is you all, which is each other, right? This is a safe space for you all to brainstorm ideas, network, and really further your fundraising campaign on North Texas Giving Day. It's an opportunity for you to ask questions of each other and the team. Several of the North Texas Giving Day teammates are moderators and will be answering the questions throughout the Giving Day season. And of course, back by popular demand are the yard signs. I think you all saw them as we came in with our new branding. We will be distributing your yard signs to you on the way out. Each of you gets 3 yard signs today, and if you need more, we'll be scheduling some pickup dates at the CFT headquarters office where you can come by and pick up more. We'll be putting that information in the nonprofit newsletter. That's going to be your go-to source of information for sure this year. So if you're not receiving those now, let us know, and we'll make sure you get on that list. I just want to give a big shout out to Metropolitan Press, who is here today, and they have a table. Please stop by. They printed these gorgeous yard signs, and they can work with you on all of your printing needs. Back also by popular demand are those toppers that you can put your branding on top of the yard signs. Of course, they're fantastic to put at your office, at your home, but also make great photo props for social media. So don't forget to stop by the Met Press table as well. And I think that is all the logistics I needed to walk through, and we need to award another prize.
We need to give away another prize.
It's just not enough. Okay, the next $500 grand award, North Texas Giving Prize, goes to About My Sister's Business. Are we here? Are we here? Wave.
Up on the stairs in the back.
Okay.
Congratulations.
Well, good luck to you all. I'm so excited to see you. Thank you.
All right. Thank you, Caitlin. All right. We are on the home stretch, everybody. I've just got a few important announcements. First, if you are a nonprofit that is based in Arlington, meaning your offices, your headquarters are here, the Arlington Tomorrow Foundation is going to host a special meeting for Arlington-based nonprofits to tell you about how they plan to promote the day. And that's going to be in the Choctaw Lounge, which is right upstairs, right above us here. So head right up there after we wrap up today's program. For those organizations, we will hold your yard signs down here so you don't have to schlep those all the way up the stairs. But please plan to participate in that meeting. Some key dates. We've talked about some very important dates. Today is the day that registration opens. We hope that you'll get started on your profile. Registration for nonprofits is open through August 15th. August 15th is a hard deadline. Unfortunately, we cannot make exceptions after that date, and every year we get lots of very sad stories and calls. So make sure that you get your profile done and approved by August 15th. Early giving will open on September 1st, and that's also when those peer-to-peer resources, those fundraising pages that Caitlin talked about, that functionality will be available for your volunteers and your board members and your staff to create those peer-to-peer fundraising pages. And then, of course, September 22nd is the big day. On September 22nd, there will be a whole host of community activities and media opportunities and festivities. But right here in Arlington, the Arlington Tomorrow Foundation is hosting a concert. It's a free concert, Arlington Gives, that evening at the Levitt Pavilion, and we hope that you'll make plans to join that fun event. All right. Don't forget, if you are the primary contact for your organization, please be sure to add this email address to your address book. We want to make sure that you don't miss any of those important communications that the staff talked about. Those communications will tell you all you need to know leading up to the day, so make sure you save this address. This is also the email address that you can use if you have specific questions or you need help. Our team will be available, of course, to answer all of those questions and make sure that you have a successful day. And then finally, as Caitlin mentioned, we've got the yard signs as you leave. Each person can take 3 yard signs. Across from the yard signs, you will see our Step and Repeat with our Communities Foundation and Giving Day logos. Again, we've got some fun props and frames with the new Find Your Passion, Give with Purpose tagline. We hope that you will use those props and take some photos and then start posting those to your social media accounts. Over the next week, we'll be giving away a whole host of Amazon gift cards to randomly selected social media posts. So be sure to use that hashtag NTX Giving Day 2022 or hashtag Find Your Passion, Give with Purpose so that we can include you in that drawing. Last thing, be sure, as Caitlin mentioned, to join or to visit the Metropolitan Press tables. They've got some great information for you on how you can use them to print all of your Giving Day materials and those fun toppers on the signs. We hope that you'll stick around Texas Live here. They've got lunch that's about to be available at Lockhart's and here in the arena, so you can enjoy lunch starting at 11. And then finally, just a reminder that Arlington meeting for Arlington-based nonprofits is going to be right upstairs in the Choctaw Lounge immediately following. All right, that's it. We've covered a lot of ground. Thank you so much for joining us. Registration is open. Let's make this the biggest and best Giving Day ever.